Alrighty. Again, sorry it's so quiet because it's Kaycee's mod. Let me check to make sure everything is working. Sorry. Yep, I can hear myself. Great. And all that good stuff. Okay. Well, I should probably just jump into it so there's actually something to listen to. So we are on, what are we on? Number 11, right? So 2 more. I guess I can check unlocks devlog. 2 more. Okay. I mean, I still think Mantis deck is probably the best. I think Candle is just straight up not gonna happen. I think these are all good. That's 70 points right there. The Candle really messed with us last run, so I'd rather it not happen again. Tip scales, sure. I really just think like all totem battles just get 20 extra and boom, you're there. I feel like if you go single candle, you're really not gonna be too happy. Start run. This feels pretty good. It sucks too because last run I'm so good, but I think both boss fights, I think we made it 2 boss fights, right? Both bosses started us with an unplayable hand. So yeah, not great. Especially since you have aqua squirrels, you can't even tank it if you wanted to. Anyways. Nope, we're changing music. You know how it is. What's today's music? Okay. The classic. And then today we will be... Whoops. I forget what you have to click to try to change... Is it this? There we go. We'll be the hunter. Is what I'll call him. An elk and a black goat. Well, if we could look at this before choosing our deck, I'd probably choose the black goat deck, but anyways. Black goat and elk. I'll see if I can make that happen. Probably not, though. Hair pelts. Alright, what have we got here? So it is a bug-based deck. Oh, the double Kraken. I still kind of have a dream slash theory of combining the Krakens, but at this point we're too late into the process. What is it called in Slay the Spire? The Ascensions is what I'll call them. So I don't think it's gonna happen really. We are a bug-based deck, so the flying ant is tempting, but I think you really want to consolidate your 1 costs with this deck to make sure the Mantis is your first play. So why don't we... There's a sacrifice coming up, I believe. Just thinking. A rabbit is created. No, I thought that was the duplicate, but I think that's the rats or something. Cat is always pretty good, but that's another 1 cost we have to get rid of. I think you have to take alpha. It's just a really good choice. Bone cost with a really good stat line as well as a really good sigil. It's like the most above average card in every sense of the word, I think. And I don't know. We are a bug deck, so in theory we could maybe get an ant run going, but it's a bit too risky right now, I think. I'm thinking about cat too. The sooner we get rid of these tapeworms, the better. Are they tapeworms, right? Ringworms. Whatever. I'm also thinking, what if we give annoying to our pelt? That gets rid of one of the ringworms already. I think we take the bloodhound. It's not great, but like I do think cat is probably better overall, but you really want like unkillable on your Mantis God. We just need to make sure we're drawing these for turn 1, so even Turkey Vulture is fine, but you need 8 bones to play him. Just give me the Bloodhound. Alrighty. A totem space right away. I thought this was a sacrifice space right away, but I guess not. What is this again? Scavenger. Opposing creatures. Right, that's pretty cool, but... No, I think I'm good. I guess I'll take the reptile for now and move on. I was really hoping for a bug, but that's alright. There's another totem on the right, but that skips a campfire, which is kind of essential with this deck. Underwater fauna is fine. I think they're called fauna, right? Do you attack before you move? Either way, I think we put Mantis here. That gives the mole attack power, though. Whoops. Well, that's bad. What else is on our deck? Another ringworm and a pelt, right? No, we spent the pelt. It's the alpha. Okay. I'll try to get the bloodhound out here, but I don't know about this. Because they can just go underwater and out-damage me, right? I might fishhook here. Yeah. I think this is worth it. I think winning early is important, so... Oof. I mean, we can play alpha. I just don't want this deer to hit him. He hits and then moves, right? So I have to put alpha against the back wall here. I needed to put him on the right so that the mole dies this turn. Okay, now we're hitting a lot harder. I think you've got me this time. Hold on, if we do 4 damage... 1, 2, 3, 4... And then we're gonna do 3 damage. So 1, 2... Nah, we'll play it out. No, wait, we're gonna take a bit of damage. It's fine. Probably should have tanked that with a ringworm. Oh well. Oh, so it didn't matter. I see, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go up to the left. As much as I'd like to get a... Oh, that was weird. A bug totem. We take the bug. Ant Queen. Okay, sure. It's a 2-cost bug. Be happy about that. Okay. Ringworm number 1. You know, this is the first time the ringworms haven't died instantly, but at least he's useful. Guardian, right? No, Burrower. Okay, Mantis God turn 1 makes the rabbit annoying. So we actually have to not play Mantis God. I think you actually pass turn. Because Burrower, they're gonna... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm passing turn. Burrower will make sure we get them anyways. There's Burrower in action. Mantis God gets a clean sweep. And we need to draw enough for Bloodhound. Well, either way, we're gonna have to be drawing squirrels for right now. Now we can look for Bloodhound. Maybe we'll get lucky. There's the Bloodhound. Okay. Unfortunately, no way we can play the alpha. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. This run, you know, it's all about surviving the early game and getting your Mantis God to be the card. Give me a 3 cost. Direwolf is awesome. No complaints there. Backpack is pretty good. I'd rather have a totem spot, I think. Bone jar lets us play. Ooh, but the bleach though, and even the opossum is pretty good. A frozen opossum is created. Frozen away. I kind of like. What boss is it? I can't check the map. I kind of like the frozen opossum here. It gives us time to draw cards we need. But you kind of want to win early. But I'll stall. It's fine. I think they're all pretty decent options, but I want to give it a try. Because I don't think I ever take it, mostly. A bunch of birds is fine. Especially because there's a tree in the way. Mantis God is going to make that bird annoying. He's going to move to the right. I should probably try to save up for a bloodhound here. I could play the squirrel for the bloodhound, but I think I'd rather just get the bloodhound out now. Awesome. That's right. I forgot the bloodhound. He does that. Okay, he can solo that guy as well. Okay, let's get Mantis God out on the board now. Oh, the bird is gonna move though. Whoops, I was about to play Ringworm. This kills the Wolverine, so I still think it's worth it. Oh, the Bloodhound. Oh. Never mind. That's funny. I wanted to play, it doesn't really matter what we draw. I can't quite play the Direwolf, which sucks because Mantis God dies now. Oh, we just win. Oh, never mind. I was thinking if we had one more card on the board, I'd sacrifice all of them for Bloodhound, but it's all good. Okay, I think we need the sacrifice table campfire space, as well as going to this rock space. There's a chance we get a bug, I think. Pick a boulder. I'll go on the right this time. I'm feeling it. Honestly, that's pretty good. If we had no rare cards as boss rewards, it'd be even better. Alright, let's get rid of this ringworm, I guess, since the other one is good now. Okay, that's kind of a problem. A weird problem. Sacrifice... Well, I was gonna get a ringworm here, but... now I don't know. You could ditch Mantis God here, which I don't really want to do, but if your ringworms are gonna be OP anyways, you know, if they already have annoying, it doesn't really matter, and then you combine them for even more stats later. Yeah, I guess you ditch Mantis God. As weird as it sounds, you just put him on a ringworm. Yeah, well... I'm just trying to think, because we also need, like, unkillable or something, but... I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Well, what else would we do? Getting rid of the alphas or only bone cost unit seems kind of bad. Direwolf going to, like, the Bloodhound seems decent. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Now we buff up the other ringworm and then combine them at a mushroom space, ideally. And we'll just deal with campfires being normal. Okay, Trapper stood before me. Kind of wish I kept Mantis God now, but it's fine. Or like another unit, just, you know. I mean, either way, we're gonna get rid of them, but I do think Trapper is one of the worst first boss fights, because again, you just need a lot of fodder. Okay, let's get rid of a ringworm first. And then a golden pelt can buy us a lot of time, but it can also get us a unit. But it buys us 3 turns from the bullfrog. I think we play it. I know we could save it, but it's fine. Oh, the leaping trap gets damage. That's so dumb. Man, annoying is annoying. It's very apt. Bloodhound. Useless. Okay, we gotta play something soon, so let's go ahead and play Bloodhound. We should probably start top decking for... Right, I thought he was gonna get in front of the bullfrog first, but... Oof. Is there a world in which we can play the direwolf? There is. Didn't want to have to do this, but it's fine. It's all about surviving this guy as the worst first boss. I think the optimal order of bosses is Angler first, followed up by probably Prospector second, Trapper last. Because by the time you get to the Trapper last, you have so much fodder. Gonna need another squirrel unless I draw the alpha, of course. Kinda want to keep that frog there so we don't win as fast. Ringworm is pretty good here, yeah. I'll play you. Alright, another pelt. Oh, he was the trifurcated strike ringworm. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, we get 3 pelts, so... let's trade. Oh boy. Such powerful creatures. Choose wisely. Trade for what you can. Yikes, dude. Mole with a touch of death is pretty funny. I think we just want the river otter to stay here. Honestly, this seems kind of good, except this back row here. Maybe I go like this, and then I kind of feel like I just keep these guys attacking me because it's free. If anything, I think I grab the opossum. I do agree, strange choices, but now I just nuke the ant with literally anything, probably just a wolf cub. And we play the opossum too. Just put him here, it doesn't matter. And yeah, it didn't really matter. And then we play wolf cub here, yeah. Oh, the river otter didn't get a chance to go underwater. That's cool. As an interaction. Alrighty, good fight. I think using that squirrel in a jar was a good decision. Obviously, it kept us alive. I feel like I just need to be using items more, maybe. Also, make sure we don't get pack rats. I feel like 1 pack rat's fine, but I don't know. Oh, it's the new card. The underestimated pelt lice, an inescapable aspect of the fur trade. What the? Okay, another mantis god. I mean, you're never gonna complain about another mantis god, but like what? There's maybe they get more damage per pelts in your deck, but that seems like a terrible way to scale. Or maybe it gets cheaper for every pelt in your deck. I don't know. We have 1 golden pelt, so maybe something happens. I'm gonna take it, dude. It's new. I'll take it. Do you cost any less, or do you have any less attack damage? Or more attack damage? I'll see. Okay, Angler's last. Pine needles beneath my feet. No? I don't know. Sure. We really need to get to a sacrifice space, but I haven't seen any more here, so Guess we're going totem hunting. And I'm looking for a bug. Alrighty. Taking a bird. Okay, this fight will probably be the worst, especially because I don't think I'll be able to play pelt lice. I mean, hey, 2 damage on ringworm is pretty good. Is that guardian? So I can still put ringworm right here. Nothing bad should happen. Well. Yes, dude. That's huge. I was just in my mind, I was thinking, please draw the trifurcated strike ringworm. Okay, annoying on the bird is, in fact, annoying, but fine. What is your deal? Well, I guess we skip our turn, though. I almost don't want to win too fast here. I really want to see what happens with pelt lice. We're gonna win if we do 1 extra damage. Because we're gonna do 2-2, kill the sparrow, coyote kills us. Which will get us to 4, then we're gonna take 1 no. Yeah, we're gonna take 1 damage. I should probably just draw squirrels. Ringworm dies, we'll win next turn. Why did the rabbit... Oh, of course. Yeah, we'll play Ant Queen here. And then Alpha can go... Oh, I probably should have put Alpha. It's fine. Yeah, I misplayed that. I should have put Ant Queen here if I knew I was going to play Alpha. Alpha will have to go here then. Hey, maybe I can play Pelt Lice, though. That's pretty cool. So let's try to play Pelt Lice. Nah, I want to see what Pelt Lice does. It's got to do something with it's got to interact with pelts somehow, right? Is it just a 4? I mean, surely it can't just be a 4 cost. I'm just looking for that last pelt. I know we have a golden pelt in our deck, so. I mean, we're gonna win eventually, so I really just want to see if there's any... Oh, here we go. Will anything happen? I'm just trying to think. Should I block the porcupine? Sure. Am I missing something? You know, I felt like maybe when the pelt dies? I don't know. Should I look this up? I might just dump pelt lice. It's just a more expensive direwolf with worse stats. It's worse in every way. I don't know. I don't know. As much as I want totems, we haven't gotten a bug yet, so... We could still try to nuke our ringworm. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. And if he doesn't die, then they'll be amazing to combine. Alternatively... Hold on. Whoops. I meant to go up. We do have a lot of dogs now, actually. We could go a dog build instead, but we don't have a dog totem either. I don't really like either of these paths. This run is just not looking great without the early ringworm sacrifices, so... Yeah, give me another bone cost. I think I'm happy with that. It's not great, but it's something. Oh, there's a duplicator up there. Of course. Okay, looks like we're just gonna combine them and make one really big ringworm. No sacrifice space either to try to buff up the Omega ringworm before I combine them, which kind of sucks, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So either way, we're gonna draw a really strong ringworm. Bat against the rock seems pretty good. Ringworm is annoying, so he will die versus basically anything. Golden pelt. Here, I guess. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I knew that would happen. Okay. Pelt lice. So it's basically a worse direwolf. However, you need to keep a bad card. I don't know. If its stats were just a little bit better at base level, I feel like I'd feel pretty good about it, but they just aren't that good. Anyways, I think ringworm makes a lot of sense here. Wait, then the direwolf pup is just gonna move over and kill him next turn. Well, now I have to put him here. Whoops. At least the direwolf gets in the way. Oh, interesting. Okay, never mind. We should probably play the direwolf ourselves, maybe? I mean, we're about to bust through this boulder, so that's pretty cool, but... we can also play the bat soon. That's pretty cool. Maybe we leave the boulder alive so that that wolf gets blocked? Sure. So in that case... I think we just put him here. And then the bat can go... here and we win next turn. I think. Oh, we win now. I am good at math. Yup, that's me. No sacrifice space or mushroom space. Sad. Okay. Is that because we had no teeth? Oh, there's a sacrifice space on the left. That's so annoying. Well, now it's like... since there's... man, I don't know. Just do it. And if you're gonna kill him, just kill him. Good. He's gone. Go ahead. Eat him. I don't care. I don't want him anymore. At least we got bones out of it. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, is that a card deletion space? So now we're guaranteed to draw our trifurcated strike. I think that's how that works. The problem is he has 1 HP, so he's like a mantis still in that regard. We have to pass turn here, I think. That mole is a problem. I think if I play... oh, he's gonna die to the thorns, though. So if I do this, he dies. Oh my gosh. And now he dies to thorns. What is this? I'm gonna top deck. Was really hoping for not that, to be quite honest. We can play the Bloodhound. I think Bloodhound right here is how we survive. Okay, we're alive. I need to top deck a Pelt or the Alpha. Sad. Yeah. Especially sad because I used my opossum. This run is just not nearly as good. Maybe it's like a whole R situation if you don't get the campfire to kill your ringworm right away. I don't know. I don't think I want that. I think I just load up on dire wolves because, I don't know, I can do something with them, I guess. Now this is guaranteed to do stuff twice. And because it's the prospector, you almost don't want the ringworm to be too OP. I mean, I think I'll just give it to maybe Alpha. Keep it alive. Okay. And this removes a card completely. Let's go ahead and remove... Look, Pelt Lice. I'm just saying, but could you have had just a little bit better of stats? I know you're basically free to play whenever we play a Pelt, but... We also need an insect totem. It looks like we're almost going a dog build, but... I think we nuke a direwolf. We have so many of them. Or the Bloodhound. But he's still kind of cool. You know what? Nuke the Bloodhound. It's fine. I'll go big direwolves instead. Oh boy, this run. We don't get a bone now. Bone Lord blessing thing guy. Well, we get that, but you know what I mean. The smoke. I think we immediately drink the bone potion. I'm gonna call them potions. It's the bone potion, the squirrel potion. You know, they're all, anything in a jar is a potion in video games. You gotta kill the wolf probably. Ringworm is so annoying, man. Quite literally. If I put him here, he clears the board right away, which I kind of like. You know what? Just kill turn 1. I can't be bothered. That way, at least that wolf doesn't come out. I think it's fine. I know he does get nuggified, but... Yeah. And yes, I did just say nuggified. Fight me. I guess we'll look for our golden... Oh my gosh. So we can do this and get the funny guy out, right? Well, that's value, I guess. Eat him. And now we can play the bat, which is a terrible spot for the bat. I mean, what are we looking for? Alpha? Alpha can survive a lot of hits if we draw him. Did not draw him. If we just had Alpha, this would be over. Alpha. Yes! It's over. Okay. Bone Potion coming in clutch, because we could play... Well, actually it didn't help, now that I think about it. Because it's not like we needed to play the bat, so... Never mind, Bone Potion was a waste. Who cares? We'll get better active items, consumable items. Another Mantis God and a fake Strange Larva. Amoeba is a pretty good choice here, I think. If I take Mantis God, then we don't guarantee draw Ringworm turn 1. Annoying is annoying, though. Maybe I should have just given health to the Ringworm. I can take Mantis God and slap it on someone else, but we need to get rid of the Dire Wolves as well. I think we just take the Amoeba as just a good card to play. Alrighty. This has surprisingly worked out. Could use Swarm of Insects. Yeah, sounds like the American Southeast. All swampland and stuff, right? I mean, hey, Southwest has got a lot of nasty bugs too, but you know. Just trying to think. We have a lot of dire wolves we need to get rid of, so going here would be pretty smart. But getting active items, consumable. Oh, and then we get to delete a card. But consumable items right here. Now that we have both spaces missing. I mean, we need campfires, but there's not a single one. Which is really, really sad. We just need to start buffing up our Ringworm. But not possible here, so... Guess I'll take a left here to try to thin my deck down. Well... Mushroom space would also be pretty nice. Okay, you're killing a direwolf here. No contest. I kinda want to slap it on, like, the bat. Sure. I think that's pretty smart. Bat, I mean, we haven't really had to play it, but oh my gosh, there was a painting space there that they were hiding. Stinky Snakes is pretty bad, but most of our units do more than 1 damage, so it's okay. Does the stump fight back? Said no one ever. I saw the crossed out dagger, I just assumed. Now we play the amoeba. It's got waterborne, okay, that's something. Thankfully we might, no wait. That snake hits so hard. Did we just lose? This game gets so hard in Act 3, oh my gosh. What is that, dude? I mean... I have a honest question. Can you save scum? Continue run. Does it start you on turn 1? It does. Now I feel bad. Man, because now I know. Okay, well. Oh, is this a different draw? Is this different? Or was the bullfrog... I mean, now we don't have amoeba turn 1, which is equally as bad, but... I'll accept the loss. I was gonna lose anyways. Look. Now that I know that you can save scum, that's kind of crazy, but I don't want to do that. So not having the... I mean, we all know the first fight in this act is the hardest. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Alrighty, welcome to the team. And then we get to nuke somebody here. Starting with 2 bones is kind of cool, at least. And there's a... Oh, of course the mushroom was on the right. And of course it competes with a campfire anyways. Yeah, this game is out to get me, it feels like, but... Oh well. Oh my gosh, saved. Actually incredible. Oh, he's got bifurc... Whatever, we win turn 1. But, like, I really need to play better. Like, come on, man. I know it's been a week, but I need to slap myself for that one. Like, come on. He could have easily just died there. Hopefully this campfire... I don't know. HP is still pretty... Oh my gosh. Are we really going to take another direwolf? Yes, we are! Who cares? And there's mushroom space and all that fun stuff. Well, ringworm, there you go. Now you won't die to annoying, hopefully. And a sacrifice space. And a... I mean... Okay. Trapper space feels pretty good, but then pelt light is useless, so... I don't know. We can almost play alpha turn 1 too, that's pretty cool. It feels so nice to win on turn 1. We have 12 foils. This is the shop, right? Or no, this is where you buy pelts, right? Couldn't we buy the knife there? But then we miss a mushroom space to combine dire wolves, which feels pretty bad when you have 4 dire wolves, yeah? Then he becomes a 4-10, which is technically an 8-10. It's just kind of insane. I mean, look, direwolf is not our win con, and we already made it past the prospector. I mean, it's only the angler. I don't know. Direwolf does clear angler, though, now that I think about it. Because he'll do 4 damage to the bait bucket, and then 4 damage to the shark. Shark's gonna die. If you just have the 1 4-10 direwolf on the board, obviously you have to draw him, which is its own problem, but... It's really just, would I rather have a skinning knife? The skinning knife also lets me play my pelt lice for free, basically, kind of, weirdly enough. But the thing with pelt lice is that it's just a bad card. Like, even though I get to play him for free, he's just like a... He's basically a weird corpse eater that somehow made it onto a rare card. Because the maggots, or whatever they're called, the corpse maggots, are 2-1, I think, right? With corpse eater. And they cost 5 bones. That's basically what pelt lice is, at the end of the day. And the thing with pelt lice is it's a rare card, so you can't find duplicates of them to combine them easily. And it also costs 4 blood in comparison to corpse maggots 5 bones, right? And they're both bugs, so really it just feels like pelt lice is... It shouldn't really be a rare card, I feel like. I don't know. But yeah, I can buy the skinning knife if I go take a right, I believe. And then I could go hit the campfire and then the sacrifice space. What would I even sacrifice? I mean, maybe pelt lice, and then I spend the golden pelt? I kind of like that idea, actually. Because, I mean, the mushroom space would be really good for us, I know, but... I think I'd rather do it this way. ... Actually... I want to buy your knife, please. Thank you. And I could buy a rabbit pelt to increase the chances we play field lice, or whatever they're called. I forget. Pelt lice. But, like... No. It's just a bad card, and we never got our totems up and running. We went to, like, what, 2 totem spaces? Not a single bug, so yeah. And the symbols, the sigils weren't even that good either. This is damage. You gotta put this on your ringworm and then try to just keep him alive, I guess. Looking pretty good. And sacrifice space. You probably get rid of pelt lice, although now you have more pelts than usual. I mean, I guess I can check. Now I have 2 pelts, right? Still, I'm twice as likely, basically, to play pelt lice for free. So, actually, I think you kill a direwolf here, or the ant queen. But the direwolf gives someone else bifurcated strike or double strike or whatever you want to call it. So, but what if you give the What if you give the amoeba's amorphous to the direwolf, and then it becomes like a corpse eater? So it's basically free to play. I don't know. I think you just gotta keep the amoeba as the amoeba, honestly, because it's a bone cost unit. It's one of the only few bone costs in our deck, so I think it's still pretty good. I think you just buff up Alpha. If he has 6 HP, you know, he's gonna be on your board. We have so many direwolves, dude. What is this? Yeah, no dog totem either, by the way. If we had a dog totem, I might have considered going for totems, because we have like 4 direwolves, Alpha. We had a bloodhound. Like, this could have easily been a dog build too, but nope. No dogs, no bugs. Totems hated us this time around, so yeah, let's just go ahead and buff up Alpha. If he's gonna be on the team anyways, he might as well double strike. You know, there you go, buddy. That also buffs up our ringworm and any other card that attacks. Okay. Bring fish. Maybe I did. If we win this, we go into level 12 of Inscryption, by the way. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, you just play ringworm round 1, right? Then, yeah, then you still win. It's literally you just play ringworm and win, right? Yeah, you play ringworm, and I know you release a great white, but you just pass this round right now, so it doesn't matter. And then this doesn't matter either, because you're gonna do 8 damage to the left and the right, and I guess I'll just see if I can draw Alpha. Nope. Oh, wait, this is a, watch this. Boom. Pelt lice. So stupid, dude. What is this card? Hey, I mean, that's 2 extra damage. Not that we need it now, because it's going into the end game, but that's pretty funny. Oh, there you go. Again, angler, not a problem. Okay. I mean, okay, look here, pelt lice. I don't like you, but I might just take you and then combine you. Although, I think I'm actually gonna hit up the consumable items if I can. Your Yuli is just funny here. Look, I'm gonna take pelt lice because it's funny, not because I think it's the right play. I mean, I don't think any of them are particularly good, but anyways. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think you absolutely just go for the consumable items here, because we have none. You could argue combine, or like, you know, put double strike. By the way, I just realized we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 direwolves this run, right? That is crazy. I wonder if we could have had 6, like, total, but anyways. What are the other options? We could spend our pelts, but then our pelt lice become useless. I wonder if you play 1 pelt, both pelt lice come out on the board. That'd be really funny. Totem is absolutely useless unless we get, like... No, totem is useless because we only have reptiles and birds, which we have none of. Okay, then we're just gonna go get consumable items. Okay, what am I looking for here? Bleach? I actually think I might want this. Bleach is pretty good too, because you can just get rid of Mole Man immediately. No, you gotta get rid of Mole Man. Oh, we have a knife though, I just realized. We'll just skinning knife the Mole Man, and then, yeah, we'll take this. Also, I think there's an achievement, because I remember I looked at... I'm sorry, if you remember back like 3 episodes ago, I looked into the achievements for something. And I think there's an achievement for using the pliers like 30 times or something, so... Anyways. That's another reason I'm kind of trying to take that. No, I don't need bleach. I know you're saying I should have taken bleach, but watch this. I think you just win by, cutting up Bull Man. And, oh, we got Alpha too? Oh, it's over. It is so over. I'll play Alpha next round, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there he is. I was like, we don't have Ringworm. Now we have Ringworm. Because I was looking for Mantis God instead. Alright, we're gonna put Ringworm. I mean, he has to go either here or here. I'll put him here. It doesn't really actually matter, but... Okay, we'll do this. The next round should have him put down some rocks or trees, if I remember correctly. I do not have flying, except on my bat. Yeah, he puts down one stump that literally doesn't matter. I guess I'll top deck. They're both my pelt lice, I guess. And I think I'll just pass my turn for now, just in case. I don't really know... I mean, I know I could play something, but I don't need to. Alright, easy enough. This ought to work again, will it? I don't think it will, but you can certainly try. So much... Oh no, I just... Annoying buffs the moon? Okay, that's pretty bad. Thankfully, the Ringworm does like 15 damage a turn when I play Alpha, but still. That is actually pretty bad. Why do we have so many pelts, man? Alpha can go right here. And if I play a... Hold on, I just want a theory test here. If I play a rabbit pelt, does one of my pelt lice get played? It does, okay. So I'm doing 4, 6, 15 damage? Add that all together. So I'm doing 25 damage in a single turn. Nope, my math was wrong. I don't know. I can't math, I guess. Alright, and then I think we just win this turn. That's pretty funny. I guess I'll play my other rabbit pelt to play another pelt lice for free. Pelt lice is so stupid, dude. I actually didn't expect to win this run considering how bad our start was, but here we are. We took like 6 direwolves. This run should not have worked. Okay, I mean, we continued the tradition of winning our first run every day. So which means the next run, we're gonna lose, right? This is so stupid. Victory! 12 misplays. All that good stuff. Alright, which means we get more lore. Oh. It's like 1 sentence long. Entry number 11. Data corrupted. Should I read it in like more robot voice? Data corrupted. For any quality concerns, please contact Kaminsky Data Storage, MFG. That's a bit more robotic. Kaminsky, there he is again. By the way, I just realized it's trying to emulate a boob tube TV. That's what they're called, right? The old kind of 90s TVs that everyone would have in their house before flat screens existed. You know, the really thick ones that kind of look just like bricks. I mean, everyone probably grew up with one, unless you're like Gen Beta or whatever. I don't know. Maybe like late Gen Z. Anyways, because you can see the blurring effect. I forget what it's called, but on CRT TVs, I think maybe that's what they're called. But the blurring effect is very why did I never really realized this, but yeah, that's cool. Anyways, there's entry number 11. And our final card unlocked, the Curious Egg. For 1 bone, really? So it might as well be free. The Curious Egg hatches when drawn if the numbers 1 to 5 are represented in the health of creatures in your deck. Wait. Hatches when... Okay. So you need a creature with 1 HP, a creature with 2 HP, a creature with 3 HP, a creature with 4 HP, and a creature with 5 HP? Oh, end in their power? And if... is this just a win con card? Hold on. Wait, when drawn, if the numbers 1 to 5 are represented in the health of creatures in your deck and in their power. So you need creatures with 1 attack power, 1 health, creatures with 2 attack power, 2 health, etc. until 5. And you also need a creature of each tribe type. So you need a canine, a fauna, a bug, a reptile, and a bird. This better be one good card. It's also a rare card, so you can't even really build around it unless that's what the next starting deck is. What is this, dude? Challenge unlocked. Grizzly bosses. Oh no. I saw the word grizzly and I'm like, well, I can imagine what this means. Grizzlies appear during the first 3 boss battles. Plus 50 challenge points. What is this, dude? Oh my gosh. Unlocks. Cards. That's the last card, right? That's it. We still haven't seen Hodag, by the way. But at least we know what Pelt Lice does, so that's pretty cool. It took a few combats to get there, but we figured it out. And Hodag, I believe, retains the power. No, wait, we did see Hodag. We did try a Hodag run, I remember. Hodag retains its power. Yeah. So I'm going to call this the Egg deck, I guess. Egg deck, Gek deck, Bone deck, Waterborne deck, Mantis God deck, I mean, you know, Ant deck. I mean, technically it's a bug deck, I guess, but nah, it's an ant deck to me. Goat deck or fauna deck. And then vanilla deck, I guess, because the ice cream symbol. Okay. These are the challenges we have not won with before. Single candle absolutely ruined my previous run last stream. No boss rares I just think is annoying. Like, I don't think it matters too much. But as you saw with the Pelt Lice, at least, we don't get, like, above average cards. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You just, you know. And then no Clover is just terrible. But Grizzly bosses... Grizzlies appear during the first 3 boss battles. So, like, 1 Grizzly Bear, 2, 3? Maybe in the first boss battle, there's an extra 1 Grizzly Bear, and then 2 in the second, 3 in the third? Either way, I see why that is the last challenge now. It's funny, it makes sense. 120, that's actually not a lot. Because we can just do the same thing last time. Annoying starter. Oh, do I want the eggs to be annoying, though? Tip scales, I think, is fine. Pricey pelt, smaller backpack. Boss totems with all totem battles, then you just do no hook. And then it's basically like last run, except bosses now have totems and no hook. The hook did save us last run by getting us through the early games, so, you know, props to the hook. Oh, but you need to win early with this deck, because this deck is a late game deck. I don't know, man. This is weird. Either way, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. So give me like a minute or two, and then I'll get started on this egg run, I guess. Alrighty. Before I continue, though, I did want to check something. Stats. Teeth pulled. Yeah, I think there's an achievement for doing this 30 times. I think. But I'll look at all the achievements once I finish Kaycee's mod. Yeah, I think that's the goal. Anyways. Victories 11, defeats 12. That's a pretty good track record, all things considered. If I win this one, then I'll be tied, which is pretty cool. New run. I doubt I'll win because new deck and everything, but... No hook, boss totems, tip scales... Annoying. Exceeded. Oh, what did I do? Oh, annoying. No, annoying. Okay. There's probably an achievement for doing all of them, but... Yeah, it's okay. And no annoying. There we go. Do I want to do the new deck? I'll do the new deck. I'll probably do another run this stream, but we'll see. The Curious Egg. It's got power, health, and the canine thing represented. Alrighty. Let's see. Wild Bull and Elk. Actually a pretty good combo, considering, you know, double fauna, but with the egg deck, you don't really want to focus on one particular, you know, species or whatever, so anyways, we'll see. If they're both here, maybe I'll do it. Neither of them are here. Cockroach. Cockroach is a bug and covers both 1/1. Prerequisites. And then there's Alpha. But then everything in your deck costs bones. How are you gonna win? Oh, you can't really take Cockroach here, can you? This kind of sucks. But I still really do want the Cockroach. Man, I don't know. I guess you take Raven Egg and just hope and pray? Or maybe you need to take River Otter? I don't really want to take River Otter, though. Who's my first boss? I didn't even get to check. But River Otter doesn't have a... I need them to have a kin. River Otter does not. He's not kin. I think you take Alpha Cockroach, and if you lose early, you just run it back. We're probably gonna lose early. Backpack space gives us a pack rat. I need to go there. I actually need the pack rat, dude. Please. I know he's not a kin, but he covers the 2/2 scenario. So now we have 1/1, 2/2. We're gonna get rid of the cockroach actually at some point, so. Oh, interesting. The dots on the egg light up. That's really cool because we have 2 kin, we have 1/1s, we have 2/2s. That's really cool. Okay, this first fight is probably gonna be the worst. We can literally only play pack rat, and I am not exaggerating. I wish I was. Thankfully, this... Oh, but that wolf pup is gonna... Is there any world in which we win this? I'm not sure if there is. We don't have any bones to play anything, so, Wait, yeah, why did it make me draw... bones? Finicial? Wait, what does this even mean? Finical? Finical, maybe? Finisol? Finical. Another term for finicky. Okay, sure. Well, you need the pack rat, so... yeah, we're probably gonna die. This is a problem. That direwolf is gonna grow up into a... Yeah. Now the pack rat, he just... Look. There's pack rat, but... I mean, you could play him by killing an egg. We get a boulder in a jar? Does that let us win? I don't think it does. There's no way we can play another bone unit unless pack rat dies. The boulder... Unless the boulder maybe dies, but... Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose this one on purpose. Although you could stall with eggs, kind of. But pack rat does... The problem is direwolf hits us twice, so... I'm just gonna lose. Look, I knew I was kind of trolling when I chose direwolf cockroach. I just didn't remember if there was a sacrifice space on the board, because if there was, it wouldn't have been too bad. Yeah, I think we need to go there. I actually think we just need the mud turtle, to be honest. But we do need a bird as well, but... I mean... Red Heart, I just don't like you, to be honest. Unless you can go infinite, it's just... Like, maximum, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 damage. I don't really like him. Give me the turtle. Okay, and now what do we do here? That is the question. I think you get rid of Alpha, but then you don't have any dogs. But I think that's okay. If you give Alpha to the mud turtle, I think that's okay. Or to an egg. I like both situations here. But either way, I think you need to consolidate less bone costs. And Alpha does do, yeah. Probably onto an egg, but then you're relying on drawing the egg. I don't know. Mud Turtle is also a good candidate, of course, because he can survive an attack. So sure. That lets us keep our 1-1-2-2 stuff going. We do lose a canine, but that's not a big deal. We'll probably be able to find one. Okay, Hefty. Not that bad. No Mud Turtle turn 1. Pretty bad. I'll probably drink the Squirrel Potion, because we get another item immediately back. The Direwolf Pup is going to move to the right, so I want to intercept him. Bone Potion is actually pretty good here. Direwolf moves. Now we kill him. What do we do? Top deck? Sure. Like, we could play him, but is there really a point? Not really. Mud Turtle. Wolf Cub is gonna move that stump. It's fine. Cockroach can kill if I drink like a bone potion or something. Our last thing is an egg, I think. So... do I stall him? Or do I think I'll let him hit me for 1. Oh, right, he's gonna... You know something? I'm not that smart. I guess I'll kill my pack rat here for the turtle. I guess. I just wish we didn't have this tree in the way so we could get more value out of the mud turtle, but... Yeah. And that buffs cockroach. And no reason to really play the egg. Oh, and it also makes the tree attack. I knew that would happen. I knew it. No, my cockroach. Anyways. I mean, technically cockroach does do more damage, but I don't really have the luxury of picking and choosing. I was really hoping to get more money out of that, but it's fine. Okay, second combat went much better because Mud Turtle has the dire wolf effect. This lets us buy pelts, I believe. But I think he'll just give me money, right? Or no, this is... No. Yeah, this is where you get pelts. This isn't the store. So he's going to force us to take a rabbit pelt here. Which I actually think is kind of worth it for this deck. The campfire would be pretty good too. Whoops. Let's do it. I could use the pelt to buy something later. Alright. Give me your finest rabbit pelt, please. I don't know why you're just giving away freebies, but I'll take it. I think totems are actually useless for us, so... Ooh, a totem, or a sacrifice space. So let's just focus on our current cards. Do we want to keep Cockroach as our unkillable? I don't really think we do, but... I think I'd rather have a Mantis God or something. Oh, wait, this also... Hold on. I never even considered this, but... This plus 2 HP makes it so our Curious Egg will have another notch on it. Cockroach kind of satisfies the 1/1 right now, so... And the bug, so we almost don't want to give it to him. Mud Turtle doesn't really need it, but at the same time, I can't think of a better person to have the HP. He's a really good tank for us. No, we don't push our luck because we need to get to 5 HP, so 6 doesn't do anything for us. 2 sacrifice spots. What? I don't think I've ever seen 2 back-to-back like that. Of course, it's not when we need them either, but I just realized, couldn't you give this to another card? Never really thought about that. I really want to play Mud Turtle turn 1, but I can't. Yikes. At least we can play him now. Probably get the Wolf Cub now. And then the Curious Egg will have to be played, or the Pelt. No, the Pelt is actually a really good play here, I think. And honestly, Curious Egg too. The Pelt tanks the Wolf. Very nice. Top deck. Kind of hoping for another Curious Egg, but that's fine. Thankfully, they're all moving into the way of the Mud Turtles, so that's cool. Alright, I think we just made it out of this one. Let's see if we can play a pack rat here. I concede. Do I want to concede? Not really. Okay, now we play pack rat if we so choose. I think I'll wait. I'm just trying to think, do I want a boulder? Not really, I should probably play the boulder then. Oh, that's cool, it skips a dot, so we have the 4 HP condition. That's cool. I just like how the dots glow up depending on what you have, that's cool. We can play the double egg before the end of the round. Well, we need to play the pack rat. Slowly but surely. We should probably play the boulder, but then we do less damage. Just do it now. Pack rat, see what you get. Please be good. I'm okay with that. Because we're gonna win now, right? Yeah, I'll just play the cockroach. Okay, that's a little bit of money. Not a lot, but we'll take it. And ooh, these are both pretty important for us. We don't need another pack rat. Although, I guess if we get another pack rat, we can sacrifice this one. Ideally, I give Mud Turtle like an attack buff too. So he goes from 2 damage to 3 damage. So he covers more conditions. Then another pack rat wouldn't be so bad. Then we just kill the pack rat on a sacrifice spot. Give it to like an egg. Or even to, honestly, pack rat onto the cockroach seems pretty strong. Infinite items. Yeah, I've convinced myself. We go here, we try to find a card we need. We have reptile, we have bug. So this is a bird, that's a 1/1. Well, then you don't need the cockroach, but the kingfisher is just so bad. Then other 6 HP is unfortunately too much on the river snapper too. This is a reroll. I mean, black goat is good for the future. It's kind of useless right now. Kind of. I think I'll just take the black goat. Who's the boss again? Man, that's fine. I think it's fine. Is it fine? Maybe it's not fine. Okay, give me a pack rat. Actually pretty good here. And yeah, I think you want to kill... Well, now that I think about it, what if you put the cockroach on the black goat? Then your pack rats are free to play, but then you lose a bug and you lose your 1 damage card. What if you put the black goat on the cockroach? But then it costs 4 bones to play again. Technically 3, because when it dies, it'll generate 1. I think we nuke the cockroach here. It's so easy to find a card with 1 attack damage. That's not going to be the end of the world. I think this is much, much better. Because he can survive the prospector. Okay, boss totems, that's fine. Alright. Here we go. You immediately probably use pliers. I don't really want to use the bone potion, that's still pretty valuable to us. You can go here to kill the coyote. Okay. We got scissors. Wait, what happens if you scissors the pack mule? Wait, if you scissors the pack mule, do you lose all the cards inside? I gotta try that, right? I know it's a terrible move to use scissors like that, but imagine how funny that would be. And yes, I have realized that the glowing orbs on the egg represent the progress. Unless you're also, unless you didn't hear me earlier, which is fine. So yeah, I did lose my 1 power unit cockroach, but I'll get him back. I'll get it. 1 power is really easy to find. I need to look for like 4s and 5s. That's gonna be the hard stuff. Especially attack damage. Getting 5 attack damage is really gonna be annoying. Unless I find like a grizzly bear, but I don't know. I really just want to use scissors on the pack mule and just see if there's like a special interaction. Let me go ahead How many bones do I have? There's not really a reason to play the black goat right now. I should probably just top deck. That's fine. I just want to see. Is this going to cut only the card or the entire envelope? Again, this is probably a terrible idea, but you can't cut that. It's too thick. Okay, that's really cool. There's a special interaction there. At least they thought of it, but okay. You know what? Fair enough. What challenges do I have on? That's a great question. Can I check? Oh, I can check. Here you go. Here's all the challenges. Squirrel fish, pricey pelts and smaller backpack, I think are fine. No hook. So our early game is a bit harder, but we made it through just fine. We did lose the first combat though, so that is something to keep in mind. Boss totems and all totem battles. So totems everywhere. Hopefully it won't come back to bite us. It hasn't yet, but it probably will when we get a double strike on like an elk or something later. Tip scales, and then the double more difficult, which I don't think really does anything from what I've seen. Tip scales can be noticeable, but anyways, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is probably the best build. I'll go back and do grizzly bears at some point when I'm done with challenge level 12. I'd rather not have to do like all this stuff, but there might be an achievement where you have to win with everything on at once. So yeah, I'm thinking that's probably a thing that I got to deal with, but not yet. The wolf cub, thank you. You moved into the perfect position. I don't know why you do that, but that's pretty awesome. I'll grab a squirrel for later. I probably shouldn't have, but the pack mule is a goat. I mean, he's technically a mule, but no, he's a fauna, which is kind of weird. Wait, can you fishing hook the pack mule? And then his fauna triggers on your fauna totem? Because there's no other reason to have a fauna, right? That is funny to think about. Anyways, we have all 3 eggs, which is funny because they're useless. I mean, the pack rat's gonna die here? No, he won't. Okay, we found mud turtle. Awesome. Mud turtle, get in. Oh, wait. Did we lose? Guys, I think it's Jover. He hasn't triggered phase 2. Oh, man. My bad. Who else do we have left? Okay, we have another pack rat. It's not Jover. If we play a curious egg, black goat, pack rat, well, if we're gonna play the pack rat, I should probably get another item back. Another bone, okay, it's fine. Okay, it's not Jover yet. We also have scissors if we need them. I might have to scissors that bloodhound, honestly. What's our last card? Okay. So if the pack rat dies, we lose. Okay. Yeah, I think I got a scissors. Oh wait. Oh no. Never mind. Wait. No, wait, no. We play a card in this blank space next turn. Yes, you're right. Yes, I noticed it as well. Yes, so true. Because the bloodhound hits right here. We tank that. Saving the scissors is really good, so I'm happy to do that. And then we just say, hey buddy, look, it's an egg. And then he gets distracted. Okay, we lived. I mean, we knew the early game with this deck would be awful because you need to get all 5, you know, all 15, I guess, marks on the eggs. Okay, what are we looking for here? Probably, actually, I don't know. No. I mean, I know it's not really Yuli, but Outlice, I guess. Just get it for the double strike. If we put double strike on, like, I don't know, literally anything, that's pretty good. Double strike pack rat. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really, oh, on the 4/1 you mean. You know, that's interesting. Oh, and also because we know what it'll be. It has a very high chance of copying an egg. That'd be, yeah, actually I think you're right. Especially because, again, it copies randomly a card in our deck, as far as I am aware at least. And even if it copies like a pack rat, we have the black goat synergy. Yeah. I was thinking the lice for the double strike for damage, but that requires finding a sacrifice table, which, well, there is one right there, but, you know, not guaranteed. This is a card deletion space. I wonder if it's worth it to put the black goat in there, even though we already... Probably not, but... You know, like, I could put the black goat here. I wonder if it has unkillable, if it will actually die or not. I mean, it's a good theory to test, and even if it doesn't work, we still get, like, a big bone bonus out of it, but then we lose the black goat, and then we probably lose the run because, well, we lost the black goat, which is pretty bad. I know I could take the bone cards, but... I guess this could be like a turkey vulture. That'd be pretty big. If we found a turkey vulture, that'd be our first 3/3. Yeah, rattler as well. We already have reptiles, though. Turkey vulture would be bird, 3 damage, 3 health. But then our deck probably just loses. I don't know. That's tricky. There's also a mushroom space up here, so we could combine pack rats. But there's only one sacrifice table before that happens, so... is your only 1 cost, so you're guaranteed to draw him. I guess once we get rid of the black goat, you're right. You know what? You've convinced me. Sure. We'll do something funny, even though we've already... Do I even look at anything else? This is literally the perfect card. I guess I'll look, but... Oh, but the Great White, though... The Great White... Getting 4 attack damage is going to be so hard. Getting 5 attack damage, that's going to be the linchpin in this deck. But Turkey Vulture is 3 different things at once. Also, we can't really play the Great White. I think you just need to take Turkey Vulture here. I know Turkey Vulture is perfect, but getting 4 attack damage when I didn't see a single campfire on the map is... Oh, and he's tribeless. I guess you're right. I know, but there are not campfires on the map. There's totems and backpacks and mushrooms and stuff. I looked at the map before I went forward there. I mean, it'd be so funny if the unkillable lets him survive here. The ultimate sacrifice. The Bone Lord was gleeful. Thank you, Bone Lord. Very cool. At least we can play Turkey Vulture turn 1, I think. Does he give me 8 bones, or is it like 5? I forget. That's 8 bones. 3, 5, yep. One of these pack rats is fake, probably. I don't think I have... I think I have 2. Does that mean we have to play the egg turn 1 to tank something here? No, I can't play the pack rat turn 1 because I have the squirrel. You play egg, you play squirrel, you play a pack rat. But because it's a pack rat, I should probably use the bone potion. And then I don't know which one's real or not, so I'll have him tank. Either way, he's gonna die to a porcupine, right? Maybe I just put him on the far left. Well, I found the fake. That's pretty cool. Do I want the opossum in a box? Wait, even though it's Ijirak, we still triggered the pack rat effect? Oh, that's cool. Technically extra value. Thank you. I think I just win next turn. Right? No, I need like 1 extra damage. I'm gonna draw Turkey Vulture here every time though, so it's fine. I did in fact not draw Turkey Vulture, but that's fine, because I can just do I want to play the Frozen Pot? No, I'll just play the Rabbit Pelt. I'll have him sit right here. I do see a problem, but you know, it's fine. We draw the Turkey Vulture every time, right? Does he move before he does? No, he can't move. I mean, I'm chilling. I've got eggs. Turkey Vulture every time. This is so stupid. Next time for sure. Oh, there's an alpha too. That's funny. Oh yeah, Turkey Vulture. No, both my pack rats. Okay, this time I'm just gonna drink the potion. It's fine. I'm gonna call it a potion. I know some people probably are annoyed by that, but it's whatever. Don't we just win this turn? So I kind of wasted it. Turkey Vulture. There it is. It's fine. I'll get it back. I'll get another potion. It's fine. I still have scissors. The worst, well, I've had slower matches. It was pretty bad though. Mushroom space to combine pack rats actually seems really good here, right? I think you go mushroom space. Then you have your fours covered. Then you still have... Oh wait, that's a fake pack rat though. Yeah, this one's fake, but we still have 2 attack damage. Yeah, I think we do go to the mushroom space, unironically. Yeah, let's do it. What am I looking for here? Probably a 3 cost. No, we're looking for a bone cost, probably. Yeah, I mean... What we really need is kin. We only have reptiles and birds. If I take a 1 cost, I think I take a 2 cost. I know I could reroll for bones as well, but problem with the 3 is it's another bad roll for EG Rack. True. I should probably look for bone costs. Probably. Yeah, let's look for bone, just in case. Okay. Actually, perfect. Because we're going to get rid of our pack rats right now. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, and there's a guaranteed pack rat up top if we can get another item before that fight. We need to guarantee ourselves a pack rat later. Yeah. This is, yeah, you for sure do this. All right. You now have but 1 pack rat. Thank you. Okay, how's our egg looking? We only need 5 health, 5 attack damage, and bugs. Bugs and what? Fauna? Yeah, we need fauna again. We have canines, birds, and reptiles. Okay. Bugs, fauna, and we just need the, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just thinking, like, what card... Ooh, a moose buck would go pretty great here. Moose buck has, like... No, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. And then what is it? Bugs that we need? What's a high damage bug? There aren't really any high damage bugs. Oh, amalgam. I didn't even think about that. Amalgam would be a sweet pickup. He probably would cover all... He probably would. Wait, what if the Curious Egg just hatches into amalgam? I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, it would make a lot of sense. Well, 1 bone cost 3/3. It would make sense to me. All right. Moose Buck. Okay, yeah, Moose Buck has way too much HP. We need... Is there any card with 5 HP? 5 HP is such a weird number. I think the Wolverine might have 5 HP, but 5 HP is just something you don't really see. Anyways. Open up with an alpha double curious egg, right? I think that's the play. I know we just lose like all of our bones, but I think it's worth it. Oh, and he's waterborne? Okay, that's fine. Sick. Oh, the stupid mole. I forgot about the mole. Nobody likes the mole. Now Alpha died, so the eggs are kind of useless. That's fine. Well, this is kind of a problem. I was really hoping to find the pack rat by now. Okay, there's our pack rat. So now we play a squirrel. Our egg is still alive. We probably need to tank the moose buck. Oh my gosh, an hourglass? Oh, we just win. Okay, that's perfect. Now we get another pack rat before the... You know, the item space. Alright. Extraordinary pelts. Okay. Moose buck would be pretty good. Wild bull is pretty good. Let me have a look. So we need fauna. We need bug. Okay. We need 5 damage and 5 HP. I think you need to take the great white. Just for that 5 damage. Or you could take rattler. But then that would take 2 campfires, which is just a bit too much. I think you want to have the pack rat. We need at least 2 campfires, I think. Easy shark, really? I don't know. Because it doesn't have a kin associated with it. It would... And then it's also a bad draw for EG rack, which is another problem I have with it. I wonder what the perfect deck is for the curious egg. Yeah, 5 attack is just rough. I mean, I think we just have to... We have to use the campfire pack rat, and then we need something that does 4 damage, which I know the great white does. So either way, we would need 1 campfire still. I'm just trying to think, like, if we take great white and we go to 1 campfire, that's our attack covered, but we still have not gotten closer to HP. What are we gonna do for HP? Because in order to get to 5 HP, you would have to upgrade something with 3 HP, which is only the turkey vulture. Then we need to upgrade something with 1 HP, which I guess has to be an egg. So we need 2 more campfires maybe for that? But if I take the pronghorn, that covers that HP scenario, but then our damage scenario is still not great. And it's not like we want to upgrade the pronghorn if we ever get to a campfire either, so... You find a dire wolf. What, for 5 HP? I guess you're right. But I don't really want to take a great white, because then EG rack becomes a lot tougher to play. Then half our cards in our deck basically are 2 or 3 costs. Because yeah, we'd have pack rat, mud turtle, great white, and then we have 3 eggs and an alpha and a turkey. It wouldn't quite be half, but... Yeah, you're... But... What if I take moose buck? I mean, then it's the same situation as great white, but then at least we're 1 closer to fauna. I think we take the wild bull. It does require that we find 1... Oh, but then we need to find a specific attack damage campfire. Yeah, I'm waiting. Well, you got an idea? If we upgrade the mole, that's 6 HP as well, but... One of these turkey vultures is EG rack, but you know how it is. Look at an egg. Yeah, I know if we give an egg a campfire for health, it goes from 1 to 3. What you trying to say? Are you trying to study the... you can just... Yeah, I know I can. I can give it 1 attack damage. But then I need something that does 4 attack damage. And then when I do that, I'll need something that does 3 attack damage. You know what I'm trying to say? So... I'm gonna need to take, like, the, I'm gonna need to find 2 campfires that can give me... you know... attack damage, which is just not great. So I think I don't know. It's tough. I think I take the bowl though. Does EG Rat count for 4? I mean, I guess I'll find out when I upgrade the pack rat. I think I take Wild Bull. I'm calling it. It at least covers fauna and it's a fail-safe for the attack damage. So now we only need a bug and our 5 stats. 5 cost stat things. This is a guaranteed pack rat. We knew what we were getting into here. It's still pretty good. Because now when we... actually, that's pretty bad now that I think about it. But I think our items are still pretty good. If we go to the mushroom space, it'll force us to combine eggs, probably. But we need our eggs to be at 1 HP. Which one of them still would be at 1 HP? I think we need this campfire. Oh, but if we go here, we might find a bug. But no, we need the campfire. Alright. If this campfire is attack damage, we are cruising. If it's not attack damage, it's going to be a lot harder to make this happen, but we'll see. Okay, turkey vulture mole. This is EG rack. No, it's not. I don't know if it is. You probably open up with a turkey vulture, right? You turkey vulture, there turkey vulture? Yeah. And at least you're gonna go even. Okay, now we need to take care of that egg. We draw a... Yeah, here's what we do. We play double squirrel. And I actually think these items are really good, so I'm just not gonna use them. This is in fact a real pack rat. Oh, the mole blocks the egg. That's still pretty good. We're still going even. Are we? No, yeah, because we have tipped scales. That's right. I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. One of these eggs could be fake, but do I really want to play them? Just, I mean, sure. EG rack? Oh, it's real! Oh, wait, because you're guaranteed to draw EG rack turn 1. Duh. Right, duh. So, of course that egg was... Yeah. Duh. I forgot about that part. I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to draw him. Or her. It. Look, it's a cryptid. I don't know. Just kill him, I guess. Good job, team. Okay, campfire. I guess I'm looking for a bug right here. Doesn't really matter what we find. A bug would be really nice, though. What is this, dude? Yo, dog, I heard you wanted fauna. No, I did not want fauna. Is there a world in which I want any of these? Probably not. None of them have 3 HP either, in case it's a... What is this, dude? I mean... The black goat is still pretty... No, then the black goat means you don't draw EG rack. The black goat's decent for our deck, though, but it's still not great. Yeah, I think this is a reroll as well. Dire Wolf, I do agree, is a really good card for us to draw. No bugs. Yeah, cat's okay. But then you might draw the cat turn 1, which I still think is pretty good for our deck, all things considered. I think I just take the cat and slap it on the alpha, honestly. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea to me. Is that crazy? I don't think that's that crazy. Although, yeah, I think you take cat here. You definitely don't take the bird. The bird means you don't draw EG Rack. It's also a cheaper card for EG Rack to copy. Yeah, I think I have to take the cat and then just get rid of it later. Okay, please be attack damage, please. Oh my gosh, it's attack damage. Okay, huge. Pack rat. Here you go, buddy. 5 damage achieved. That's the hardest one for sure. Okay. What is... This starting deck is so funny, dude. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, we only need a bug and 5 HP. 5 HP is doable, but then we'll need something to replace the Turkey Vulture's 3 HP. So we just have to keep an eye out for that. So if we find another card with 3 HP, a 3 HP bug would be amazing, like the Ant Queen, I think. But anyways. What are we looking for here? Probably just the best sigil available. Airborne sucks. Do we need the fauna? These are all pretty bad. The Curious Egg also has no kin. I think I'll take the bug. I think? But fauna, I don't know. All these suck. The sigil sucks. We can't even use any... At least we might be able... I don't know. The elk is so bad because it only works on the wild bull. I think I'd take the bug. Is that dumb? No, maybe you take the... I don't know. Give me the elk, dude. At least maybe we can use it in the future. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a head. The airborne sigil, or, you know, giant leap, I think is what it's actually called. It's just so bad. Alright, another really lucky boss totem for us. We haven't had any bad boss totems yet, which I know I'm gonna jinx myself, but I'm just saying, we've gotten really lucky on totems. Alright, let's see. Double Curious Egg opening, which means one of them is guaranteed to be... I guess the cat could be EG Rack, but... Oh, but EG Rack is gonna die. I forgot how good the music was in this boss fight, dude. Every time, man. I think I like this boss fight music a little bit better than the Angler, but maybe it's just me. Either way, you open up with Double Curious Egg. None of them? Okay, so it's the cat that's fake? Right? Guess I'll put you here? Wait, you guys are all real? What, the scallop? I might hourglass this, honestly. Oh, right, because the cat is our new 1 cost. That's okay. I think I'm gonna hourglass. I want to play it safe. We have like 2 pack rats in the deck. It's fine. I'll pass my next turn. So I get a free turn? Yes. Okay, that's how it works. I don't think I've actually used it yet. Whoops. I did not mean to draw that, but thankfully it was the pack rat. I actually don't want the pack rat to die. Is that a bullfrog? It's a strange frog. That sucks. I don't want the pack rat to die. I mean, we have other cards. It's not like the pack rat is the only card that does damage. The pack rat should probably just die here. Kill the eggs, probably. Keep the cat alive in case I need it. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I should have killed... The cat's the cat. What am I doing? I'll do this, though. It buys us 2 scissors. That's crazy. Yo! I'm out here. I'm a Glen main. If you get that reference, I'm so sorry. Oh, the cat's gonna die here. That's sad. Oh, the wild bull. Awesome. Yeah, we can play you. Cat value, let's go. Alright. Free overkill. Alright, and I think we're just chilling now. Mud Turtle's awesome to have for phase 2. Okay, see you later, guys. I'll try to play Mud Turtle here. Yeah, Mud Turtle I think is how we win phase 2. Forget how OP this card was that I made. Ooh, Red Heart? That's annoying. Actually, is it annoying? I actually don't know how it works for the enemy team. Mud Turtle's such a beast. Let's just try to make sure we can play. Well, this could be Turkey Vulture. It's not, but it could have been. That's actually pretty bad now. Thankfully, Red Heart does no damage. Yo, Alpha, what's up, my dude? Alpha, you should take care of the Strange Frog. Alpha can survive a Strange Frog attack, actually. So we actually want to put him here. Right? To prepare for... Yeah. Yeah. The Red Heart, Strange Frog moves back. Yeah. He tanks a hit from the Strange Frog next turn. Yeah. 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 I think that's okay. We could play a Wolf Pelt, I know, to get alpha value, but... Eh. Ew, a Bullfrog. No. Gross. How much HP do we have? 4? We're only gonna be getting hit for 1. I think I keep drawing top deck. That's pretty good. Now we do this. Wait. We could play Mud Turtle. But I think I'd rather just do this for now to kill Red Heart and see what I need to do next turn. Alpha will die this turn though. Maybe we just play the Mud Turtle and kill Alpha. Oh wait, no, Alpha, no, it's a Strange Frog, so it turns into the Leaping Trap. Right, duh. Oh, it moves. Ow, you suck, buddy. Okay, we'll try to top deck. I think we kill Alpha here. I think I'll just get the squirrel. We have to get more traps, probably. Let Alpha tank the Bullfrog, probably. We still are sitting on... Oh. Well, that sucks. See you later, EG Rack. I guess we could trigger phase 2 if we really wanted to, but... Of course you were the EG Rack. Oh, saved! Never mind. We're so back. Okay, Turkey Vulture, please. This is the real pack rat. That's actually pretty big, but Egirak's gonna trigger phase 2 in 2 turns, so I should probably try to trigger another trap before that happens. Right? I'm gonna have 3 pelts. I feel like maybe 3 pelts is fine, actually. You know what? Yeah, I think 3 pelts is fine. I'm okay with that. The Skinning Knife turns. I think we just win turn 1 with the Mud Turtle double squirrel, so... Yeah. Oh my gosh. They got the crack at 7. That's funny. You take these 2 for sure, and then I think you just clear this side. Because that card is still pretty good for us. And then I think you just take another squirrel, and this is what you do. You play double squirrel. You know what the squirrels remind me of? Sea monkeys. Do you guys know what sea monkeys are? I hope I'm not that old, but I don't know, maybe Gen Beta or whatever the new hip and angle crew is. You know what I'm talking about? I'll just play you. 4 damage. Awesome. Good fight. The cat kind of messed me up at first because I thought it was Egirak, but that's okay. And then I also did not use the cat to its full effect, but that's also okay. Okay, what am I looking for? A bug! I think I need to take the bug. Yeah, I mean... It's a bug. I need a bug. Yeah. I know we need the... Oh, it has 3 HP too? Dude, it's perfect. That's actually amazing. A 3 HP bug? That's awesome. Now we just need to find a single campfire, and we hatch the egg. Well, it has to be an HP campfire, but... The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. Angler's gonna be our last boss here. There's a campfire on the top left, or top right, sorry. I see you, and there's also a sacrifice space so we can get rid of the cat. That's amazing. Dude, this run is about to pop off. I know it's a 50-50 chance, probably at least. I think that's how it works. I don't know, maybe there's like an internal code thing, but... Ooh, do we need the wild bull, or can we combine you at a mushroom space? You could also take a sigil, but we need to get rid of the cat anyways, onto alpha probably. So... not that big a deal. I think I'll just take the wild bull. I don't think I need the 2 HP, right? Yeah, no, I don't need the 3 attack damage either. Sure. I'll take a duplicate wild bull. Why not? I think I'd rather have a duplicate alpha, but still. Okay, we go here, we get rid of the cat, and then we make our way to the campfire up here. We don't need the 1 HP, right? No, we have the curious egg. I hope that counts for the 1 HP. If not, that's gonna be pretty bad. Alright, see you later, cat. I don't think I'll put you onto alpha. I could put you on the pack rat, actually. But that's kind of counterintuitive. You know, so... Oh, I just realized the strange larva is a 1 cost. That might mess up things a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, let's put you on alpha. Okay, let me have a look at the egg to make sure that Okay, the eggs do count for their own 1 HP. That's really good. Yeah, because we don't have any other 1 HPs. Okay, please let this campfire be an HP campfire, and we're so back. Alright, snakes. Alright, turn 1 alpha is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Alpha can tank the bullfrog, but these guys move? No, they're stinky. Alpha cancels out the stinky, thankfully. And then I can sacrifice Alpha for the larva, who I will put on the far right. And the wild bull, I mean... I'm still gonna... Wait, did we just win turn 1? We do. Awesome. That's alpha cat value right there. Cool. Ooh, and a shop. Let's go. Although we don't have any... Never mind. We should not go. Oh, wait, we're gonna get... Oh. Wait, this is perfect. How much money do we have? 17. Sure, I'll buy a wolf pelt. Please, HP. Please, HP. Please. Please, I'm begging you. It's HP. Okay. I don't know what happens now, but here we go. So we do turkey vulture or strange larva. I actually think I'd rather have the strange larva get the HP. Oh wait, no, you're the fake one, you faker. This is the real strange larva. He's a Chad. And I think that'll be it. You considered leaving the creature by the fire for another moment. It would be risky. Nah, I'm good. Really, I'm good. Okay, what happens now? I guess I'll see. Okay, here we go. Am I gonna beat Kaycee's mod? That'd be incredible. I know I'm still gonna be playing it because I still need to get all the achievements. That's more long-term though. That's after I beat Kaycee's mod. And then I also want to win with every deck and every challenge. And then there's probably an achievement for, you know, winning with every challenge equipped, but... Okay, anyways. Turkey Vulture turn 1 is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Just have to make sure that nothing will get in the way. Kingfisher with the Wolverine symbol, Bloodlust. That's pretty funny. Gains 1 power when it kills something, so yeah. I think I'll just put the Turkey Vulture in front of you, the Wolf Pelt in front of the Coyote. And then I could play the Strange Larva. You know what? Why not? The bird is never gonna hit me anyways, so that's a perfect spot for it. Dude, this fight is... it's Jover. Strange Larva grows up. And then we should survive this turn, right? I take 5 damage, but I deal... No, wait, I take... I think I barely survive. I take 6 damage, but I deal 3, so I take 3 damage, I guess. Right? That makes sense, right? Hold on, let me make sure I actually don't die here. I'm gonna take 2, 4, 6. That kills me. Turkey Vulture does 3. That doesn't kill me. I live. Okay. That's a bit scary. Top deck an egg, please. I mean, I think we're gonna win now. Oh my gosh, what is this? I mean, we live now. We lived now, so now I think we just win. I didn't get to see what the egg did though. Come on, man. I was trying to top deck every turn for the egg, but oh well. Another campfire. That's actually kind of risky, weirdly enough. Hey, now we can do whatever we want here. That's pretty cool. Kraken, corpse maggots you're never gonna be complaining about, really. And then we have so many bones. I think you go corpse maggots here. We can slap it onto something like a pack rat or a bull, so sure. And then the wolf pelt. Right, I forgot that's what the wolf pelt does. Ironically, that sparrow is basically just a cuckoo in disguise. The mud turtle is funny. I could combine him with my own mud turtle, right? Wait, that's actually really funny. But then I lose my... Don't I lose something? I lose my 4 HP card, right? Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately, so... I mean, none of these are really that good. The Mirror Kraken with Bifurcated Strike is just sad, honestly. The Bloodhound is the least offensive, I think, right? Yeah, I'll probably just take the Bloodhound here. The cats, all the 1 HP cards are bad. The Great White is just ironic. The Mud Turtle would be okay if it weren't for the fact that I need my 4 HP Mud Turtle if I were to combine them in the future. I guess I don't need to combine them, but it'll force me to combine them if I don't have anything else to combine. Which I guess I do have the Wild Bulls, which, hold on. No, we can combine Wild Bulls at the combination station. So yeah, I'll take the Mud Turtle. It's basically a Bloodhound, kind of, but the Bloodhound generates bones for us. They're both pretty equal, actually. Do we need the bones? We have Alpha and all the eggs and the Turkey Vulture. I mean... I think Mud Turtle is just a little bit better. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We don't need to go to the campfire space. I think I just want to combine my wild bulls, because I don't really need them to be separate, because I have 3 attack damage on my Turkey Vulture. I have 2 HP on, like, a few things, so... Yeah, I mean, ideally I combine Mud Turtles here, but that's... It's not super smart. I could also go to a campfire, I guess, but what am I really looking for? Nothing. Yeah, let's combine the wild bulls. We need duplicates. I got you right here. Oh, actually, I don't combine pack rats, but that's interesting as well. Obviously, we need the 5 attack damage, so yeah, not gonna happen. 6-4. Alrighty. Alright, let me BRB. Been drinking a lot of water, so I'm gonna use the bathroom again. BRB. For like a minute or 2. Okay. I am back. What is this totem? Wolverine totem, right? You on Mantis. What am I looking at? Hydra? Oh my gosh. So I have to look at this card. This card art is amazing. There's a bird right here. Like a raven or something. A snake over here. The wolf, of course. An elk over here. And I guess this is the bug. Some kind of centipede. Oh my gosh. It's a 1/5. Okay. But it has both bifurcated and trifurcated. Oh, because it has 5 heads. So each of the heads. That's actually really funny. Oh my gosh. So it's technically a 5/5. Oh, it's like a 5/5/5 actually. Because that's 5 HP as well. That's really cool. This is way more interesting than Amalgam. And also a little bit more powerful, so the payoff is a little bit more worth it. I mean... yeah, that's a card. All right. I don't know. I just like it doesn't actually one-shot, sadly. But that's okay. It can tank a mantis, and then the strange larva can just go right here. That's so cool, dude. That's so cool. Oh, it happened again. Okay, that's really cool. I wonder if you can give them attack damage somehow. I mean, either way, it's still doing 5 attack damage. But if you... if you give it 1 attack damage, it's gonna start doing so much more damage. Man. Dude, that's so cool. I don't know, that's cool. Especially for like the last deck in the game. It's like a Form Exodia type thing. I don't play Magic the Gathering. I think that's where it's from. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, I just compared Yu-Gi-Oh! To Magic the Gathering. I'm sure both fandoms are very upset with me right now, but... yeah, I'll take another Mud Turtle. Why not? I don't know where Exodia is from, but that's what came to me. Okay. I mean, flying is pretty good. So the wild bull can fly, and then... Oh, dude, a flying Hydra? You gotta give the Hydra wings, right? This is useless, basically, right? So it's just when they die. Give me flight, dude. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. One more camp... Dude, if this is an attack damage campfire, that'd be so funny. Guys, what do you think about me double camping up these eggs? I think I'd do it. You considered leaving the creature by the fire for another moment. This would be risky. I really want to... it would do what, 15 damage? Right now it does 10, right? I won't. I'll just have one powerful one. It's fine. I'd much rather be likely to draw... Oh my gosh, they're gonna tear through this. Okay, we'll see. This is so cool. What the heck? Sneaky bird. Okay, Stinky is actually really bad for my, my Hydras. It's so crazy to me that there's Hydras. It's basically like a dragon. It's like, hey, what if we just made the last card a dragon? Straight up. At least my dragon can fly now, so that's cool. No Hydra turn 1? That's so sad. What I can do, though... Sorry about any barking. Is play the mud turtle. However, I don't really want to play the mud turtle, so... I think I'm just gonna actually do a strange larva on the far left. And turkey vulture right here to counteract the raven. I know it will eventually start to tie the raven, but now we have a head start with the larva. And if we draw the... Oh, that's a great white that you can just play. You probably have him steal a squirrel here, right? Let me have a think. I'll put on the old thinking cap. Just had to see what I drew. If we put a squirrel here, we live because we're gonna take 4 damage, and then the larva hatches. Yep, we take 4. Okay, now we're out ahead of him. Cool. We just need to find Hydra. I mean, it's still pretty good, but... Here we go. Come on, Hydra. Go fish. I mean, both our guys can fly, so we actually win anyways. Well, we got him. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That does put a smile on my face. Look at them. That's awesome. It's not our powerful Hydra, but still. Dude, I think we're gonna win this one. Are we gonna win Kaycee's mod level 12 first try? No way, dude. Maybe I feel like I wasn't even... Like, this deck doesn't feel that OP either. I mean, if I take Mantis God, I can put it in, like, the Wild Bull before the final fight. Seems pretty good. We have so many mud turtles, because this one's disguised as one. I mean, Long Elk is also pretty good. What do I need before the final fight? We just need a good turn 1. I feel like Mantis God just gives us more options. We can cut up a Mole Man with the scissors, and then we'll save the second pair of scissors for maybe something else. Yeah, I think we just go to the sacrifice table, get rid of the Mantis God, to put it on, like... Even putting it on Strange Larva is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll put it on Strange Larva, actually. Alrighty. Because he's basically guaranteed to be drawn turn 1. Him and the, EG Rack, so, yeah. Let's make sure Hydra is still activated. It is. Alright, team. This could be it for Kaycee's mod for now, and then I'll start achievement hunting. This will be your final test. Thorny bugs. Another flame. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's see that Mole Man. Oh, it's over, dude. We drew Hydra already. Oh, and Strange Larva, you shouldn't have. Alrighty. Snip, snip. Dude, the sound effect on the scissors is actually like a top 10 sound effect of all time. I just never really realized it before. Mantis God cannot kill Hydra. I mean, like, who could kill Hydra? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not guaranteed. I think I'll put Strange Larva in spot number 2, even though it is a bit slow. Alright, gang. Let's get out there and do some work. Oh, I gotta, like, get rid of that message. Get deleted. Alright. do this thing. Hydra, strange larva. And I don't need to play. Ooh, mud turtle is actually crazy here. Oh well. Okay, we just can't let the prospector trigger. I mean, it should be fine. All right, let's make sure we can play the mud turtle here. Let's bump up Hydra. Oh, and he can fly, so he ignores the thorns. That's awesome. All right, we ignore the prospector, thankfully. Only one stump. You're a funny guy. You're a real funny guy. Oh my gosh, we got a Giga Bowl. I mean... Sorry, buddy. If that prospector triggers, we're in a world of hurt, but... Again, that's what the scissors are for. Just get rid of Mole Man right away. I still have a trick up my sleeve. Can I scissors the moon? Said no. Don't take that out of context. That's crazy. Will you dare attack the moon? I think I shall. Dude. Now look at the board, dude. This board is actually just like... Just pray you're not on the opposite side of this thing. These two are... Yeah, this is beautiful. Let's just... Oh, you can't cut the moon. All the special scissors interactions we're discovering today. Did I already discover that scissors can't cut the moon? I still have no idea what the title lock even does, by the way. Made of stone. A card bearing the sigil immune to... I feel like made of stone should say you're immune to scissors as well. Because rock, paper, scissors. I'm just saying. Alright, team. You're gonna... Is this gonna be a one-shot, actually? 2... 10... 8 times 3 is... Not 16, that's 24. It's not gonna be a one-shot, but... It's still pretty good. It did quite a lot of work. Oh, hey buddy. Welcome to the team. Hydra. Alright, I think I'll finish it off then. That's cool. Now we have exactly 12 wins and 12 losses. I mean, what can you say? You either win or you don't. It's 50-50. What a fun run. What a great way to end it off. Complete a run with every starter deck and clear challenge level 12 in Kaycee's mod. 2 achievements at once for my final run here. That's awesome. 16 misplays and all the rest I feel like is pretty normal. Alrighty. The final entry for... I feel like this is going to be like the last bit of lore we get for the game. Entry number 12. Call from Mr. Kaminsky at 9:45 p.m. What the heck is wrong with this guy? He wants all the sample discs back at the factory now. What does he know? Nah, tick mass, he kept saying. What does that mean? Nah, tick mass. NTM? I don't know. Okay. I'm done with all of this, but I can't bring myself to destroy this disc. I'm sorry. I've got a little wooden box and I'm gonna bury it with the disc inside. I'm writing the chords down, and who knows, maybe I'll burn them later. I feel like there should be a comma in there, but that's okay. After the nose. Leshy will thank me. The world may not. Goodbye for now. Less than 3. I feel like we nailed down the lore pretty well. He wants the sample discs back at the factory. So I'm just inside the games was nuclear codes, and this is the last game they they couldn't get their hands on, I'm guessing. And then they mysteriously took Kaycee out back, I'm guessing. After she buried the disc, she left her imprint onto this copy of the disc, modding it. And then the secret agency took Kaycee out back and, you know. Alrighty. I feel like I got the lore down pretty well. I mean, I might watch a lore video or oh. Challenge unlocked. Final boss. Leshy is replaced as the final boss of the run. Heave ho. Heave ho? Like a pirate? They're missing one eye. Is that a reference to Grimora's skeletons? I know one of them is Kaycee. Maybe you have to fight each of the skeletons? Because there's 3 skeletons, like how there's 3 phases in the final boss fight. I'm just saying. I feel like my theory game is kind of on point here. It's only 20 challenge points, which is interesting. Guys, I think that'll do it for Kaycee's mod today. If you want to look at my unlocks, I mean, here you go. Here's all the, I guess cards doesn't really matter, but cards, starter decks, they're all done now. This deck is really fun. I'm not sure how actually good it is, but it's fun. And then challenges. Oh, it's like a secret challenge. That's cool. Because I was like, I thought the grizzly bear was the last space available. But nope, they just made another space. I mean, I gotta try to win a grizzly bear run at some point. Clover run, I mean, I'll just play on easy mode. That's easy to crack out. Single candle's actually pretty annoying. I think no boss rares is pretty easy. You know, I'd rather get a cool card for my boss fights. It's like if you beat a boss in Slay the Spire and you got like a Clash or something, or, you know, if your card choice was like Clash, I don't know, what are bad Ironclad cards? Clash is pretty bad. Anyways, wow, I honestly didn't expect to win, because usually we just win the first game a day and then we lose the second run. Rise to the challenge. Clear challenge level 12 in Kaycee's mod. Start / or maybe that's a forward slash. I actually don't know. Start / finish. Complete a run with every starter deck in Kaycee's mod. I have how many achievements left? I have 7 achievements left, I believe. I guess I'll look at them now. So if you're curious about my achievements, I'm going to read them out to you now, because I'm going to reveal them to myself now that I've beaten Kaycee's mod. 7 hidden achievements remaining. I managed to get 83% without looking up anything. I guess I did get a little bit of help from people in chat every now and then. So 33 out of 40. I think that's pretty good. I am, you know, there's probably an achievement for beating Kaycee's mod with everything unlocked, but let's see. So the next easiest achievement, in theory, to get would be Grim Bounty. Destroy a level 3 Bounty Hunter card. I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing that's something you can do in Pose World. Interesting. Pulling Teeth. Pull out 32 teeth in Kaycee's mod. Okay, that's the one I did spoil myself on. I'm not sure if I would have gotten that one, honestly, because that just means you have to play a lot. Let's look at the stats. I'm up to 15, so not even halfway there. I might just restart runs until I get that done, to be honest. But we'll see. That might be the last achievement I get. Next is Devil's Play. Attack for over 666 damage in the original Inscryption. I don't really want to grind out Ouroboros. Okay. I might have to look up a tutorial for that one. I mean, I guess you might be able to go infinite with something besides Ouroboros. Agonizing Remorse. Don't empty the recycle bin. Huh? What does that mean? Don't empty the recycle bin. I don't want to look this stuff up if I really don't have to. Agonizing remorse. Don't empty the recycle bin. What does that mean? Also, this is 13, right? XIII. I. Empty the... Let me look at exit mod. Is there a recycle bin somewhere? Credits? Did I just lock myself into the credits? Can I press escape? Okay, you can press escape to get out of it. What does that mean? Continue? Or maybe if I go here? Recycle bin. Recycle bin. I'll think about that when I'm on next time, because I'm just looking at this stuff now that I beat Kaycee's mod. I'm gonna be doing all this next week. Now I'm on the achievement grind, so that's the 4th hardest achievement. Let's see, top 3. In 3rd place is Bad Moon. Defeat Leshy in Kaycee's mod without destroying the moon. Huh? Defeat Leshy in Kaycee's mod without destroying the moon? In specifically Kaycee's mod. Hold on. Can I go back to Kaycee's mod, please? Thank you. What? Defeat the moon? Or defeat Leshy without killing? Doesn't the moon have airborne defense? Because it definitely has airborne defense, because we were hitting it with flying enemies. Without destroying the moon. Let me without destroying the moon. Defeat Leshy and Kaycee's mod without destroying the moon. How? Yeah, the moon has a flying blocker. A touch of death kills the moon. Thorns kills the moon. Oh, you use bleach on the moon. Because bleach is only available in Kaycee's mod, right? Okay, got it. We got to do that. Okay, I figured that one out. I'm assuming you can use bleach on the moon. Okay, next. Number 2. Master Trinketeer. Unlock all 3 items from the oil painting in Kaycee's mod. Wait, all 3? Wait, what? Wait, all 3 items from the painting? You mean there's more than just bleach? I thought it's just a guaranteed bleach every run if you went out of your way. Okay, that's cool. I can definitely do that. Especially since I have to grind out the pulling out 32 teeth. Yeah, that's fine. There's no rush to do that one. And I have to try to grind out bleach runs now. That's why bleach is available every run. Wait, then how do you unlock all 3 items from the oil painting? What is that? I'll figure it out, maybe. And the final hardest achievement. I figured this would be it. Complete a run with every challenge active in Kaycee's mod. I figured. Of course, that's the hardest achievement at 2.2%. I mean, I don't even know what this challenge does. Final boss. Wow, okay. With every challenge active. I mean, the bears alone should be a pretty annoying... I don't know, man. What's the play? I might have to look up, like, a strategy guide. That'll probably be one of the last achievements I do. I think I want to grind out next time I'm on. Trying to beat Leshy without destroying the moon. Unlocking the oil painting at the same time. Pulling out 32 teeth at the same time. And then the rest, I don't think I can actually do. So that'd probably be one run. Attack for over 666 damage. You said there was a strategy, so... yeah, there's that. And then destroy a level 3 bounty hunter card. I'm pretty sure that's a Poe area thing, because he introduces bounty hunters. I just have to figure out what a level 3 bounty hunter card means. Oh, I think you have to get to a bounty level of 3, and then kill that bounty hunter, probably. That would make sense. Without destroying the moon. So in order to beat Kaycee's mod without destroying the moon, you have to bleach the moon, and then you have to beat it with only flying units. So you probably have to go birds, is my guess. So beat Kaycee's mod using birds, basically, and holding a bleach until the very end. Now, now that, you just think about that for 2 seconds, feels pretty easy. Agonizing remorse, don't empty the recycle bin. I still no idea what that means. Oh, I just realized it has the same icon as the Poe area stuff. Because there's different colors depending on the area. Actually, let me go to give you guys some music real quick. I'm just going to exit the mod. Now you have music to listen to. So it's not just me talking. There's a little bit of faint background, sound effects now. So, as I was saying, don't empty the recycle bin. The color of that achievement is the same color that is used for all the Poe-related achievements in his area of the game. So that means it's something to do in Poe's area. Don't empty the recycle bin. Don't empty the recycle bin. What does that mean? Because there's the Thresher. Does it have something to do with the Thresher? It's a really hard achievement to get. It's a 3.4%. So it must be something you have to go out of your way for? I don't know. Just go fight the Archivist again. Okay. Recycle bin. Is Archivist the one? I'm sure I'll figure it out just with that hint alone. You'll probably need to remind me again, though. I'll figure it out. Thank you for the hint. Just remind me of that later. Again, I don't really mind spoilers as much anymore. And then you said, do I remember Grimoire if I should know what it does? Yes. My original theory when I saw this, let me go back to Kaycee's mod, is because when you unlock the challenge, it says yo-ho, yo-ho or something. And as you remember, if you remember, in Grimoire's crypt, there's a pirate skeleton. And this skeleton is missing an eye like the pirate is. So I'm guessing by replacing the final boss, you have to fight Grimoire's skeletons. And one of the skeletons is Kaycee. So the final boss will be Kaycee. You know, there's 3 candles in the final boss fight. And each candle will represent a different skeleton, probably, is my theory for this. But don't tell me about that. I want to be surprised still. Grimoire was going to have you fight a pirate boss before she got deleted. I forgot about that as well. That also tracks, because, again, one of Grimoire's skeletons was a pirate who died of scurvy. So it just makes sense. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like you fight the skeleton who died. I forget how the first skeleton died, but I remember one of them died from scurvy, and then one of them is Kaycee, who died from like an icicle falling on them or something. So yeah. I forget what the other one was. He was a goo skeleton. I forget what the goo skeleton died from. Wasn't he like a 90s guy? I forget. I'm sure he wasn't that important to the lore, but anyways. I think that will do it for today. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to win 2 runs today, back to back, especially on the hardest, I say hardest difficulties, technically hardest difficulties, but there you go. I guess I'll have to do a no clover run. I guess I'll have to do all these at some point, so I don't need to min-max trying to do them one at a time. Because I'll need to do all of them at once, so there's no reason to really do like, oh, on this run I'll do a no clover run to get no clover out of the way. Yeah. Single candle is gonna be such a pain, dude. I don't know. Bears as well, like, I don't know. I'll probably need like a guide or something. If I had to guess, the play is probably to pick Mantis deck. Probably. I don't know for sure, for certain. For certain. That's a word I just made up. But if I had to guess, Mantis deck is probably the top tier out of all the decks. And then the lowest tier, if I had to guess, would probably be Waterborne, because you can't control which Kraken this is. I think he does try to pick the best Kraken, but he control you with the Mirror Kraken because he just sucks, so. Bone deck, it's okay. Like, I think Gek deck might also be a really good deck. If I had to guess, I'd say Mantis deck, Gek deck are S tier. And Bone deck, Vanilla deck is okay. I feel like all the other decks are just okay except Waterborne. Like, this is probably like the S tier decks. This deck is funny. I don't know how... I'd say this is probably like a... do I want to say this is an A tier? I think it's like a B tier deck. I did get it to work, which is really fun. But if you have to do this on the hardest difficulty, which is what I'm going to base this tier list on, with 0 experience with all the challenges at once, by the way. So this is all in theory. I'd have to say this is probably like in a B tier deck. You're not going to be too sad to have 3 cards that cost 1 bone to play. It's just you have... It's basically like the Gek deck, but a little bit worse, you know? So it's okay. Ant deck I still think is decent. Ant deck relies heavily on totems, I think. I'll give it like a B tier as well. Goat deck can pop off, but you really need to give the goat like unkillable or something, because if he dies, then the whole deck sucks, because your whole deck is probably built on high cards. I give it like a B tier as well. I think bone deck is probably... You know, I'm gonna put bug deck in A tier. S tier, these two are S tiers. Bug deck, A tier. B tier, B tier. I'm gonna put bone deck in B tier as well. I think slightly higher than the sacrifice deck on the B tier list. It's like between B and A. Only because the direwolf pup is a good unit. And the raccoon is a good unit as well. Like, their sigils are good. They just have really good starting sigils that you can easily swap into a different playstyle and steal their sigils for somebody else. It's still not great, but I still think it's slightly better than this deck, because if your black goat dies, again, the whole deck is topsy-turvy. Vanilla deck, I think, is like the most... I haven't played it in forever, mind you. But it's okay. It's like B tier. I don't know if it's any better than any of these. I'll put it between these two. I'll put bone deck slightly higher than vanilla deck, but vanilla deck slightly higher than sacrifice deck, maybe. Maybe. Kind of hard to say. And then waterborne, that's like C tier, D tier. It's pretty bad. That's my current tier list. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. This game was a lot of fun. I'm still gonna keep playing it, of course, but I'm really scared for the all challenged Kaycee's mod runs. Also curious. Oh, also, curious egg is a rare card, so you can get it from bosses. See, that's bad though, because you want the curious egg. You want to know as soon as possible if you're gonna build around the curious egg. Because you saw, I only got the curious egg completed in the second half of the final act of the game. So by that point, I was already winning. It was just a win more. That's why I don't think it's that good. It's just a win more option. And you don't want any win more options. You want just win options, which I don't really think it really provides. Like, the Gek deck is like a win con. If you just give Gek like unkillable, he instantly becomes one of the most busted cards you've seen. A free-to-play unkillable is an insane bone generator. It's basically just a better dead cat. He hits as hard as the Child 13. I think he does, at least. Yeah. Gek deck, very strong. Mantis deck, just because you start with Trifurcated Strike. You get 1 damage buff on this guy. You win turn 1 combats instantly. It's Jover. Anyways. Because you're going to need to do 6 damage to win turn 1s with tipped scales. So, yeah, that's why I think Mantis deck is a top tier. It just gives you a really early win con to build around. Anyways. Bro died of the 90s. By the way, I saw that. It was really funny. I just didn't comment on it. I just smiled to myself when I read that. You can hear like the smile in my voice, right? Anyways. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Next time you see me, we're not going to be in Kaycee's mod. I'm going to take a break from Kaycee's mod to do everything else in the game before diving back into Kaycee's mod. I might like alternate, maybe like do some post stuff and then go back to Kaycee's mod and then do some original Inscryption stuff for the 666 damage stuff and then go back to Kaycee's mod. I might do that, but we'll see. If I do them really fast, I might do multiple in a day. We'll see. But hey, we did it. I'm impressed with myself. I'm a little bit surprised it was that easy. I didn't expect to win. Hydra is super cool. I don't think it's that good, but it's okay. It's obviously really good when you get it, but it's a lot to work towards. There's probably some optimal solutions to make it easier to obtain. My pathing probably wasn't optimal to get Hydra out as soon as possible, but again, it really feels like a win more deck, which is why I can't really make it too much of a top tier deck. But having 3 cards that cost 1 bone each to play is still pretty good, so you can't really complain. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you for joining me. I'll be on next week to finish Inscryption, tomorrow to do some more Skyrim. And then Saturday, which is 2 days from now, yep, I can count, to not finish our Kingdoms run, our first Kingdoms run in Darkest Dungeon 2, but what am I saying again? To not complete it, but just to continue it. Kingdoms is super fun from what I've experienced so far. I know there's a new Kingdoms module. You know, it did come out like the day after, I think, or something, like a few days after, but you know, I started my journey a little bit later than other people, so anyways. Yeah, I'm rambling. So stop by if you want to watch that stuff, I guess. I'm still gonna keep rambling to myself at the end of the day, so. Yeah, thank you. I've said that like 3 times. I'm just gonna say goodbye, so, goodbye.